with Goldman Bell, including a confrontation that he didn't like. We fought a boss as well, and Fei showed off more of his hidden powers, even though he doesn't even understand how he did it. But it doesn't really matter. Now let's exit this place. Whoa! I never thought we'd end up here. Where are we? You see the twin mountains over there? That's where Bledavik, the royal capital of Aveh and Fatima Castle, are located. Currently there's no king living there though. Anyway, that's my old hometown. Hometown. I'd like to go ahead and settle our dispute, but considering how close we are to the capital of Aveh, we'll probably get caught. Hey, stop looking so glum, chum. I guess I'll have to get you back to your friends soon. You'll die from fretting or something. Anyway, the rendezvous point is with Yggdrasil is right over there. Don't worry, you'll be meeting your friend in no time at all. Okay, I guess that's good. And we are inside Yggdrasil. Fei, I was worried about you. Doc. Welcome to the Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil. We apologize for the early incident. I'm sure everyone has already had the courtesy of introducing themselves. Allow me to introduce the Sand Pirates leader, Master Bartolomeo. By the way, may I ask, young master, did you apologize to Master Fei? What? Yeah, I told him I was wrong, right? Just telling someone you were wrong after the event isn't going to solve everything, young master. I'm sorry I delayed introducing myself. My name is Sigurd, the first mate of this sand cruiser. Well then, please know if you need anything. That's the situation. So now you forgive me, yeah? Young master, stay out of mischief. Ouch! Ow, don't pull my ears! Let's go and wait in our cabin until we arrive. It's well made and comfortable. What's wrong? You look down. No, well... Something happened? No, nothing. Well, now we are in Yggdrasil. This is a place we're gonna spend a lot of time in this game. So it's a bit of an important thing, I guess you could say. But for now, let's just head here. Then we can just head to this place here. Let's get to the elevator. Inside here to reach the bridge. We're almost at my hideout. We're almost at the hideout. We'll probably stop there for a while to supply some repairs. Here's Yggdrasil from the Stalactite Cave and exit. So now we see we're on the other side of the continent from where we were at Dazzle. And you can see the Sand Pirates, they have a hideout at the western edge. You see there. Here's the hideout, and this is where we're going to be spending some time now. Pretty technological hideout, I have to say, though. Wish I had a hide like that, like this. Be cool. Imagine the cost of having such a hideout. That must be like expensive. Then again, this is a fantasy game, so not everything is meant to make sense. Being greeted by some people. Bart, good to see you back. Welcome back, Bart. Welcome back. Bart, what did you bring us? Well, I got a new model gear and 2 people that we helped out. Gear, how boring. Don't you have anything else more interesting? I thought you'd say that. Look, this is an amber I found in the Stalactite cave under the desert. It's rare to find one with a bug in it. Wow, thanks, Bart. What's that? Let's go, we gotta show it off to everyone. Ah, kids. Well then, I'm gonna tune up my gear a little. Why don't you two go have some tea with old Mason? Thanks, old Mason. Please walk this way. Okay. Wow. Pretty technological, the systems they have in this hideout. This is the residential section. Walk this way. Okay. Guess we do that then. This is the dining hall. I'm sorry if it's a bit gauche. Yeah, whatever. Please, take a seat. Of course you got a seat for 2, that's just typical. So now let's get some lore. Perhaps you would like some of my famous tea, Master Fei, good doctor? Even hands are up. Go. Yeah, PlayStation limits. Young visitors are rare indeed. The young master must be very happy. If things were normal, we wouldn't be living in the desert, but rather back in the royal palace. Royal palace? You mean that young one is connected to the old Fatima dynasty? Pardon? No, I'm just a senile old fool who talks too much. Pay no attention to what I just said. Haha. But that one-eyed youth does have a certain bearing. Oh! Well spoken, sir. Awfully good of you to notice. If I may, I'd like to tell you. The young gent is the last forgotten reminder of the once proud Fatima dynasty. That is, before it was destroyed by Shakhan's minions. Prince Bartolomeo Fatima. Bartolomeo, Edward IV's successor. I'm certain now Bartolomeo died of an illness 12 years ago. Officially, yes. However, in reality, he rescued the young prince from Shakhan's evil grasp. Then why must the prince, the rightful heir, resort to piracy? Since fleeing here, we have only had one wish. That the young master will grow up to be a great man. Not to reclaim the throne? That is correct. Of course, to say that we have absolutely no desire to restore his rule will be a lie. We have plans for that as well. And part of those plans will include piracy? Well, yes, but there's a reason for that. Both Aveh and Kislev are devoted to excavating the ruins. Each country's strength is increasingly daily, and if we could get the help of all our comrades to start a revolution, the combined strength of all of us would still not be enough. We would certainly be suppressing by Shakhan's guards in no time at all. We needed power. We tried excavating the ruins by using Yggdrasil, but didn't work as well as we expected. Excavating requires tremendous amount of time, labor, and capital. The best we can do is with our sand cruisers to find small items in the sand. And the piracy? Regardless of who gains the ruins technology, one thing is certain. Both Kislev and Aveh will simply use that power to oppress the other. I agree with the young master's idea of creating a new power to balance things out a little. I see. It is far more effective to plunder from shadows than to excavate technology oneself. Of course, pillaging is an unpardonable act. However, for Aveh, Ignis, to continue like this, I'm sorry if it sounds rather self-righteous. That is something which outsiders ourselves cannot comment upon. What you have told me, I feel like the result of what you are doing will be for good. Seeing your children here tells me that. I am much relieved by your words. Another cup of tea? Yes, please, thank you. You mentioned you had plans. What have you not put them into action? With Miss Margie in prison, we did not do anything. She wouldn't happen to be Nisan's... You are well informed, my great doctor. She is the great mother Margaret of Nisan, and young master's cousin as well. Why would Shakhan take her captive? For the Fatima Jasper. The Fatima Jasper said to show where the great treasure is? My good doctor, you know an awful lot. I am most impressed. You don't like my tea, Master Fei? No, I'm just not thirsty now. Well, we had no idea what great treasure actually is, but it's said to be strong enough to save a kingdom if it's ever in plight. And Margaret has a Jasper that tells the location? Only half of it, to be precise. The young master and Miss Margaret each have half. Only by combining the two halves will anyone know where the great treasure is. What exactly is the Fatima Jasper? When you say half of the Jasper, I imagine kind of a necklace. Only the heirs to Aveh and Nisan knows what it really looks like. I see. So that is why they have her locked up. My guess is that they do find out, her chances of living are not... I apologize. I mean... I was only supposing the worst case, so please not take it too hard. No, there's a terrible realistic scenario. What exactly do you mean by great treasure? Well, I haven't the foggiest. The gear! He means the gear, it has to be it! Here comes Bart. Young master, are the gears alright? Yeah, even though they were sealed, sand's got into the joints. It's a pain in the neck to fix, so I'm having the crew take care of it for now. My job is just to pilot them anyway. Besides, I'm bad with machines, so I just get in the way. Young master. Anyway, what were we talking about? But the great treasure could be a gear? Oh, yeah! You know, something like that is drawn in one of the Aveh picture scrolls. Picture scrolls? Well, if you're interested, then let's go to the planning room.
I'll show you what I mean since you're my special guests.
That sounds interesting. And of course Ethan wants no more, so he wants to go. I guess we have to follow though, because we need to know more about this thing. So apparently, we'll be spending some time with Bart and his crew for a while now, so might as well just, you know, get into information. So it's this place, I think? That's not the place. Guess here maybe? That's a sick bay or infirmary, I guess. This must be it. Here it is. This place is incredible. They probably don't even have equipment like this in the capital.
Surprised? All this technology is thanks to Sig. Hey Fei, don't stand on the screen. You won't be able to see. Alright man, display my special file on the main screen.
What is this?
A picture scroll, nearly 500 years old. This is King Fatima the First, body cloaked in flames making a blood oath with giants. They say he used the strength of a giant to found Aveh.
It is amazing that such an ancient scroll exists. Such a good state, too. I thought the ethos controlled all such things as these.
Normally, yes, but this was one of my father's prized possessions. Next! After founding the country, Fatima forced the giants into slumber to protect his kingdom people if we need it in the future. But we don't know where they are hidden. Another record, one of the giants is called the Great Fatima Treasure.
What about the Jasper?
Hey, you sure know a lot. Perhaps you're one of Shakhan's spies.
Of course not. It's only an intellectual interest.
Just kidding. It appears that Jasper is the key to finding the treasure.
A key? That happened to be sure what Shakhan's looking for?
Not just him. Gebler's also looking for it.
Really? They must rescue Margie as soon as possible.
You're telling me? Since we helped you, I was wondering if I could in turn ask you a favor.
Would that be for us to help you rescue her?
Right, boy. That's exactly it. I heard from Sigurd. It seems that both Aveh and Kislev were after you. So we can help you and you can help us. How about it? It's not much to ask.
Well, if it pays for my room and board, then I will help in any way I can. What do you think, Fei? You have not said anything for a while.
Yeah, you were great back there in that stalactite cavern. Your strength alone is greater than 10 or 20 of Shakhan's guards. I'd love to have your power on my side.
Why does everyone want to make me fight?
Huh? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Eh? I just don't feel like it. Love to have my power. I don't have any. What's wrong with you, Doc? Everyone? You drive me to the brink. Then there's a gear, Graf, and my father. I don't have time to help you out with your problems when I got enough of my own.
What's with him? He's always that short-tempered?
No, that's not it. I'm sorry. Things have happened so fast that he has not had time to deal with it at all. Try to understand. Yeah, Fei have had a lot of things revealed to him in a bit of a short time, so that's why he's a bit emo, I guess. We're gonna help service gears now. Yeah, let's go. Now, because they're gonna service gear, that means we can't take the elevator down, so I guess I could say that's too bad. That's fine though. Anyway, what should we do now even? Not really much. So, Fei is a bit flustered because he doesn't want to fight because he almost feels like every time he fights, things go wrong, things go bad. But obviously, something has to go good for it, right? Well, let's do a little exploration here. So this is Bart's room. Let's enter. Because why not? Who's this picture of? Little boy and a girl. Item here as well. Iron whip. New weapon for Bart, I guess. There's a bookcase, he has a bed. Oh! Turn it off! Good. I don't think it's fine here, but nothing much. Oh, someone's coming. Ah, nice hiding, Fei.
Boy, what's up with this Fei guy? I try to become his friend and suddenly explodes in anger. Well, looks like he's got a lot on his mind. I don't want to force him, but he will be fun to fight. Maybe I'll ask again. If I lie and wait under the elevator. Ugh.
Well, the elevator's back up at least, so we can take that. Let's go down. Down, down we go.
Can I have a second?
Sure.
Shakhan told me all about your story. Do you want to talk about it? Why didn't you tell me? It sounds pretty rough. Listen, I'm sorry for being a jerk just now. Forgive me, will ya? Whoa! Anyway, sorry to bring it up to you again, but...
No. What? I don't like fighting like you do. I only got into gear because I had to. I don't know how to write them. If you want a gear so much, then you can have it. I don't want it.
You think I like fighting? Is that it?
Don't you? Sure looks that way. Looks like the only thing you do enjoy is fighting.
I can't let that slide. Who likes fighting? Take it back. Like or not, I fight because I have to. I got my reasons, but you wouldn't understand.
Well, I don't have a reason to fight. I don't want to fight. I just want to live in peace and quiet. But you people keep on hounding me to get in the gear. Why don't you just leave me alone?
It's because I see your skill and think,
well, I hate it. Everywhere I get in the gear, people get hurt. If I fight, people die. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want anyone to die. I hate it. Can't you see that?
yeah, I know the feeling of just wanting to run away from reality. But you think the kids left behind in your village would understand? Shakhan told me what happened in Lahan. Would have been better if you had done nothing. Sure, that happened because you were in that gear. But if you didn't have it, people would have died, right? You weren't the reason. War, no. The people who started the war are the reason. Unless you get rid of the reason, nothing will change. I fight to get rid of the reason. Right now, there's no other way, so I have to fight. That doesn't mean I enjoy it. I understand why you would feel guilt towards the kids in your village, and I know you don't want to harm others, but if you want to make up to those children, don't you have to fight? You do have a reason to fight, a reason you must fight. But as long as you ignore it and continue to run away, those kids will never forgive you. Just remember that. Another thing, I'm not saying that not helping me is running away. You don't have to help. This is my own problem. I don't want to get you in this against your will. But if I had your skill, I could bring all this to an end and make it up to those kids. At least that's what I think. Anyway, sorry to hold you up. The mechanic wanted to talk to you about your gear. You probably don't care now, but at least we'll hear what he has to say.
Wow. That's quite a different Bart we just saw now. A Bart that instead of being like, oh, you're so great, you wanna fight, fight, fight. Now it's like, yeah, I'm only fighting because I have to. Like, I'm not really a jerk. I'm not really like a fighting narcissist and thing. I just fight because I have to. So now suddenly he's a bit of a softie, I guess you could say. Oh well. Anyway, that'll be the end of this episode. This dragged a bit because of a lot of dialogue. There's gonna be a lot of these episodes in this Let's Play with a lot of dialogue. This game is very dialogue heavy. Next episode, we're gonna check out our gear, and then we will have a bit of interesting confrontation between Fei, Bart, Satan, and some new people, which will serve as our bit of enemies for a little while. Then finally get to know more about the plan with Bart and his dear cousin Margie. Or Margaret, whatever. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's it for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Xenogears continues.